We
are live and rocking and rolling. How is everybody tonight?
Doing pretty good.
Tired,
yeah. Not given.
Alrighty, we have
What do we got here?
we have good sound tonight, so that's a great way to start.
Yay.
Atomic Hero Squad is already in the house. Welcome.
Ooh.
Atomic.
Woo-woo.
I'm going to test something because I think one of my moderators changed one of my commands. So let's see if it works.
On purpose or by accident?
Probably on purpose.
Ah.
It does not work. Okay, so let me fix it.
Oh my word. I'm gonna be a while. I'm sorry.
All right, so Atomic Hero Squad was playing Asphalt 9. Reno, that's something I think you would be interested in if you've never checked it out.
I have had it on a number of things. Awesome.
I agree. It's really good.
Asphalt.
I like it a
the
lot.
only problem is that there's a lot of pricks online that just do prickish things.
Yes, that is true.
One thing I hated about it, it's like I want to just race instead of you knocking me off the thing and then tearing off a head. That's not cool.
Yeah, especially when there's no.
Anyway, that's just me. Yeah.
Clearly,
it's the power of being a dick and not being held responsible.
We clearly have a better vehicle and are going to smoke past everybody anyway.
Really it's really not much of a challenge, really. Am I the only one on camera today?
I am on camera.
Situation. Oh my god, dude! People do not want to watch me. I'm way too fidgety.
I am on camera as well.
Fine.
And Roberta will be joining us once her system gets caught up. That's what happens when you don't feed the hamsters. And
is that a euphemism for something?
You're trying to. Well, that's what keeps you guys. They have to run the hamster wheel to keep the computer going.
Oh yeah. A lot of smoke coming out the back end there.
No, I shut off my power cord a few days ago when we had lightning come through the area, and I forgot I had cut it off. And so I came down here, turned it on. Lo and behold, both computers decided to go, ooh, let's do an update.
Of course.
Wait.
So tonight we're going to be showing the GM side of the combat again. So whatever you're doing is very loud. We know.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I just had to adjust the camera a little bit.
And to answer your earlier question, no, it's not too bright. We can actually see you tonight, so it's not blinding at all.
What are you talking about? Me?
Yeah, when you turned on the light, you said, "Oh, that's blinding."
Oh yeah, because it's pointing right in my eyes.
Well, it might be blinding you, but it's not blinding us.
That's right. It's a beauty light. It's a ring light. That's why. Lord knows I don't need any more beauty. That's for sure. People overpower people.
So we're going to.
People lose hope.
jump right back in here. We should be able to finish up the ship battle tonight. You guys have come upon the Gate of the 12 Suns, chasing the Devourer cult, and no sign of the corpse fleet yet, but you have been intercepted by the Jangly Man and his crew. 2 fighters broke off from the ship and fought you guys. Five was out there for a little while in his ship until then he retreated back to the Marico Nash. You guys are doing rather well, especially against the main ship. It is you haven't scanned it lately, so you don't know exactly what's going on, but you can see there's sparks coming from it and little tendrils of smoke here and there. You do know that you've gotten rid of most of their shielding, so it looks to be in sad repair. Don't forget we have our people. We have a second gunner.
Second gunner. I think we're already including Five in our group by now. He's actually a part of us now.
Gear.
Can you throw up the map, please?
Allies. So George is a
Jorge. It's Jorge.
Here's the map.
In the map. Holy crap.
George is a golem, and you guys have taken him on as yours and reprogrammed him. So he, as a sentient magical construct, is able to wield the guns, and so he's there as well, helping you guys out. So right now, one of the fighters is a little damaged, the other one is not, but the big ship that you're fighting is, and that is where we left off. So go ahead, and I'm going to pull Fievel over so everybody can see what's going on with Fievel. If you click down here on ships, you can see your role. So we want to switch him over from gunner to pilot, so that because even though he is not actively the pilot, he's doing that as a sub mission. It adds your armor class, your ranks, not the total, but the ranks in piloting to your armor class. So we want to make sure that his very high ranks, I think he has 10. Let's take a look here. Piloting, yes. So he has 10 ranks in piloting, so that increases your armor class by 10. So you want to make sure that's there when they shoot at you. So switched him to pilot. Anybody else switching roles as we go into it? If you wanted to scan the big ship, it would be science officer. So if someone wants to jump into that role.
No, she can jump into that.
You guys really don't have a whole lot of damage going on. Your shields are deflector shields, so unlike Star Trek shields where there's a bubble, which is what most ships have, and as you blast into that bubble, each quadrant gets worn down until they're gone away. Your ship's shields are called deflectors, and so they're slightly different in that they deflect a lot of the damage that comes through, but they only go down if you hit the hull, and then they go down by 1 point. They're still there until you get hit so many number of times. Yours started at 15. Now your forward is down to 13. Your everywhere else is 14. So you haven't taken a whole lot of shield damage overall, and thus your armor plating is still pretty strong, except for your starboard side, and forward side, which is down to 6. So we want to make sure we protect our forward and our starboard. Our port and our aft are still pretty good at 25 and 19, and that's the metal plating that absorbs the hits before. Once
So
they get through all of that, it'll then start hitting your hull and start doing damage to the ship itself.
what I mean, are we able to maneuver the shielding around like we normally would do with the shielding that we have?
You
Yeah,
cannot
obviously
change
you
the
cannot.
deflecting. You can repair some of it, yes. Put it back up to 15 if with a correct engineering check. So that would require you to have an engineer.
Engineer, which I was where I was before.
But you cannot balance the shields because there are not these bubbles anymore.
Okay, so we're
So
going to
it's
figure out the tactics on how that works then.
so you would need an engineer to do that, and then it's a roll to see if they can repair the shields, the deflector shields. All right.
So engineer is for repairing, and the ship science officer is for gathering information.
Correct. The science officer can also target, which is what Nosi's been doing, targeting
Right.
the guns at a particular point, so that if you do pierce the shields, it's then an automatic hit against that particular spot. So
Okay.
Mantha is there. Hello, Mantha.
Mantha. So, just as the DM, are you recommending that I go with the engineer for right now because of me
I'm
taking
not
damage?
recommending anything. You are not
I
in
think you
desperate
are.
and not in desperate need or about ready to explode or anything. So
Would you leave me
you
alone?
guys can pretty much choose to do what you want to do. If you
Zillion
want to know
Judas
more
is still at your
information
back.
about the bad guy and how their ship is doing, throw a science officer
Engineer.
in there.
I'll be able to talk to her tomorrow.
Otherwise, you're all set.
Tell me. I can't open on. If you keep this up, the answer is going to be no.
Bobby, mute your mic, please. Okay, so
All right.
do I need to get like a consensus as to whether it should be science officer or engineering? Sorrel, you there? Is Sorrel with us tonight?
Oh, I'm here. Sorry, just focusing on getting crap up. I think we should scan just to see how. So if that means a science officer, then
Yes,
great.
I'll say science officer. Yep. Okay. Cool. Oh, that's right. We have isn't George a gunner now? Is that correct?
Yeah.
Yes.
I can probably switch. I can switch Serena to science officer or engineer, whatever it was. Engineer.
Engineer will repair the shields.
Yes. All right. And what are the attributes for that? I'll just make sure I got the good stuff.
Engineering.
Okay. Rated ranked 6, level 6, plus 14. I'm good. Okay, so Serena will switch her role and go from gunner to whatever I just said, engineer.
All right, so everybody's set up. Let's see, Zerael is set up as magic officer, I believe.
It should be, yeah.
Yes. Yep. Last we heard.
I'm getting there. Getting there. Come
on. And is that what you wanted to be?
Yes.
Yep.
All right,
She even requested
her into magic officer. So those of you who aren't familiar with what a magic officer does, here are some of the things they can do. All right, so did you, speaking of magic officer, what you do depends on when you act. You had been doing a couple different things from precognition to scrying. I don't know that you've done you don't need Eldritch Shot because you don't need to shoot longer than normal. And you're not high enough to do the other one. So pretty much Mystic Haze, which costs you a resolve point, and it blocks their scanners, or scrying, which allows you to
Scrying what?
He's reading it.
Oh, so this is basic. Scrying is basically the same thing as what the science officer does. And you actually use the ship sensors in addition to your scrying to determine information about the enemy ship. So you could do that if you didn't want to have somebody else be a science officer, or you can do precognition, which gives you +2 to the piloting for the initiative, or you can do Eldritch Shot, which allows you to. Actually, no, you don't need that. So pretty much precognition and scrying are the only two things that would help you at this point if you want to stay as magic officer.
Oh boy.
In your opinion, is that something that we should do at this?
I don't think
Sort
so.
of.
Not really.
I wasn't asking you.
What?
I was asking our dungeon master.
I'm not going to tell you what
Well,
you guys should be
you
doing.
don't
It's
have
up
to
to you.
tell us. You just kind of like nod your head a little bit in this way, or you shake it a little bit that way, and it's subtle. We need help, man. We need help.
I guess I could pop back into pilot for a bit. No, who's in pilot right now?
It's supposed to be 5 but he's on his own ship.
No one is officially the pilot. He's just there aiding with his armor class. Basically, is all he's doing. And so, if you wanted to do that, then you could do a couple cool actions with the pilot.
Okay. Got it. All right.
Not those actions. PG.
All right, so we'll switch back from 5-0.
I already did. Oh, I thought you were talking about something else.
All right, so 5-0 is the gunner again. All right, as you can see from the fight, they haven't moved in the last couple. That's right, Mantha says, quote, "You don't have to tell us, you just have to tell us."
Wasn't that what I said? That's exactly right. We don't have the droids you're looking for.
So, like I said, they haven't moved very much. For those of you watching, in the last, they're basically just standing there shooting the crap out of each other and hoping to pierce through. So now that we have a pilot, maybe that will change. She can also do things like evade and things. So if you want to take a look at some of them are slipping sideways, moving backwards, doing the Immelman where you go forward, spin around, and come back to the same in the opposite direction along the same plane, stuff like that. A lot of those fancy things you really don't need to worry about. I would look at evade, which can aid your armor class, and maybe even do a flyby, where you guys go through the square of another ship, and if you succeed, you get to blast them from any quadrant you want, and they don't get an opportunity attack.
Are these new features, or have they been there all along? We didn't use them.
No, they've been there all along. We talked about the flyby last couple times as well. Just nobody's ever done it yet. All right, so engineering phase.
Engineering.
You said somebody had jumped and moved to engineer. So
Serena.
If you look at your
Serena. My actions are to divert, hold together, patch, overpower, and fix. Or minor action. Minor actions are when I do something that's not according to my role, correct? So I can ignore all that stuff.
Yes, you ignore the minor actions. So if you want, so right now you don't have any glitching or malfunctioning sections. So pretty much what you're trying to do is fix the shields. So let me pull up the ship because your shields are a little different than normal.
Right.
PC ships, and you pull up the Mariko Nash.
She's looking to get some nanite shields. That way we can have them move around themselves as needed.
All right, so here's talks about taking damage. Here it is.
Okay.
When an engineer uses the divert action to send power to the shields, they increase the defense value of a single quadrant by 2, or the defense value of each quadrant by 1. And let's see what your... I closed it. Shame on me. Hold on a second. Your PCU is 300. So you get +2 to that for every 150 provided. So you can increase it by 4. So you can get your forward shield back up to full, or you may want to give 1 to all of your shields because your forward shield is only down by 2. Everywhere else is down by 1.
Okay.
So go ahead and do the divert action.
Just click on the check thing. Yeah. So
It is a success. It was a DC 25. You got a 33. 19 on the dice. Very nice. Very nice. All right, so that brings back your forward shields.
Are you pulling that
Forward
information
shields.
off of the actual ship diagram thing?
Starboard and aft. This is I'm manipulating it in the ship combat tracker right now.
Okay.
It is also on if you pull up the ship itself, if you care. To me, it's a little confusing, so I don't know if that will help.
Where is that though? Oh, PC ships. Ah, okay. Never mind.
Yep.
I found it.
So I just shared it with everybody if they want it. The other thing this does is if you click on any of the piezo symbols on any of these things, you can find out more about the signal booster or the armor or any of these things. So, all right, so awesome. She took care of that. They're going to do their stuff. Wow. Okay, so with a 6 on a die, they failed. Although you would have no way of knowing that. All right, so helm phase. So now, Miss Pilot, go ahead and do your initiative in the piloting actions, please. You'll see it there.
Okay. Piloting initiative.
$36. Very nice. On the other hand, one of the fighter pilots got a 12 total after their piloting was added to it. All right, so clearly you are going last. Let's see. Fang Fighter 6. So they're pretty much set. Let's see look at his defenses. So guy, if you click here on the little shield, I'm talking to the stream. If you click on the shield there, it says defense. You can see what their shields are. His forward is really low. The problem is he does have a turret, so he's going to turn. All right, so this one is going to spin in place.
I need the map, please. Thank you.
And his aft is now facing you. Next is a singularity. All right, and he's going to spin as well. Same thing. He's now facing away from you.
They had minimal shields at the back end, I think, if I remember correctly.
All right, so go ahead and speaking of witches, this is now the time when you would check. So go ahead and do your scanning check. I forget exactly what it's called for your science officer.
Okay, we've got balance scan, target, lock on, improve, CM, and activate EMC module. And let's say insidious electrical, become beacon, no, rapid jam. So I'm not sure which one I'm supposed to do. Looking at balance, right? So if I do balance,
No, you're trying to do. You're trying to scan the other ship.
so just scan, okay. I think when we get a one, we need to
Yes,
forego the usual, and we will have you drink some water or something.
There you go. And was that from Nosi's character sheet?
Yes, it was. It was
Okay.
Nosi.
Because it
Did I
has,
say Serena?
well, it has her
mistake.
face. I was just making sure the number was right for Nosi.
Oh, the
All right,
dice
so,
were the wrong color, but yes.
So Nosi does get a +3 because of the computer, so that brings it to a 20. The DC is 20. So with a 20 on a scanning check, I will tell you what you find out. All right, so yes, so you do find out the living crew, ship classification, speed, size, maneuverability, all that stuff. With the help that you've had from Zarel and from the Guardian that just showed up on your board and the nanobites and stuff, I'm going to say it's going to bump it up 1 so that you learn the armor class, total and current hit points, hull points, and shield points in each quadrant. So right now you find out that the Singularity has no shields on its front, 7 on its aft and its port side, 8 on its starboard side for shields out of a bunch. I don't have the total right here yet. And out of 100 hull points, it has taking 56 damage, so it's got 44 hull points left. All right, so pilot, knowing that it has no forward shields, what would you like to do? You do have to go forward 1 first, but then you can turn and everything else. If you'd like, do you see on the top of your map where it says toggle toolbar?
Yeah,
If you
I
click
think so.
that down, you get a whole bunch of things. One of them has drawing mode. And you can just draw where you want to go, if that makes it easier for you.
Okay. How many hexes can I move? I forgot.
All of them.
Your speed is 10.
Okay, so 1. I'm contemplating. Hang on. 1, turn, 2, turn, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, turn, 8, 9. Okay, let's see. 1, go. Where's my drawing? Oh, I had it open to begin with. That's all. Okay, so we're going to go there, there, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. And on that last hex right here, it'll turn left 1.
All right, we go forward 1, we turn. Two, turn. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, turn. 8, 9er.
Go.
All right, so that is 9. You are now facing your port side.
Okay.
Is off your port bow, and you have moved. They have moved. It is now gunnery phase. All right, so Fievel,
Okay, turn this
Bobby,
one.
I think you are still muted if you're in, but go ahead and roll a 20-sider for me.
My
And
computer's being a punk. It won't let me. It's taking forever to do anything.
no problem. But you said you had real dice, so you can use those if
Yeah,
you want.
I do.
We also need to have we need to determine who's shooting what. So it's just the 2 of you, since Serena fixed the shields.
But
So you have off your port bow. So the port has the light plasma cannon, and then you also have the turret.
I've been shooting the plasma cannon. I rolled a 4.
All right, so let me go into here. Fantasy Grounds weird for a moment. All right, here we go. Dice manual entry on. All right, and give me another. Did you want to roll for George as well?
Yeah, another 20.
A 20-sider, yes.
For him, I rolled a 12.
Shoot. All right, so you want to make sure if you guys are DMs that you have the right target, which he does, Singularity. You are firing at the large ship, correct? Or you're firing at any of the fighters?
The large ship, I thought. That's what we've been pulling so far. Who are you asking? The pilot or the gunners?
I'm asking Bobby, who's Fievel, and George, who they're shooting at.
Okay.
All right. And so how you shoot is you click on the weapon, you click on light particle beam, choose the arc you're shooting at, and then you roll attack. You roll a 4. All right, so even though you only rolled a 4, it is still a hit.
What?
And so go ahead and roll 2d12.
For Elsie?
No, Bobby rolls. Do you have 2 12-siders? Oh, we lost Bobby out of Discord. Okay, so Roberta and Reno, give me each a 12-sider. Meanwhile, George is going to shoot.
Wow.
I thought I did that.
He does hit as well. So here we're going to roll the damage for him. So since they already hit, it was a 4 and a 2. All right, and now we're going to go do turn off the dice manual. Okay.
Hello?
Hey, you're back.
Sorry about that. My tablet died.
All right, and well, they rolled crappy dice for you, but
Yay. Because we love you.
all right, and then so now you can see here. This is the enemy ship. Talking to the stream, guys. See here, this is the enemy ship. It has their damage. Put the arc. It's forward, forward. Apply it first. It automatically tells you 6 damage taken. Apply. Boom. Critical hit on the port weapons. Port weapon is now glitching. All right. And you see that some sparks fly out of their weapon on their port side. And they get to fight back. So you just double click on this. The first fighter misses. the Singularity. Gotta click on offense here. It's going to shoot the... Alright, so you are directly in front of it. So it has a particle beam. But it missed.
Nice.
And a turret. Wow. All 3 misses. The other fighter is... You are on its side, so it doesn't have... does it have a turret? Let's see. I don't remember. There it is. Oh, it does have a turret. Okay, so never mind. It's going to shoot its missiles at you as well. Ah, that one is a hit. All right, so it is on your port side. So again, you just click through here, find the port, and apply it.
Side is the left.
So you take 10 points to your ablative armor. It was at 24. You're now down at 25. I mean, it was at 25. You're now down to 15. And that shield is now down to 14 instead of 15. All right, so you see, with the scan that you did and such, you think probably one more good hit on the Singularity, and you could probably board it if you wanted to.
Ah, we talked about that last time.
All right, any changing of roles? Do we still need the science officer, you think, or do you want to just pile on the gunners? What did you want to do?
We've got lock on, target, scan. So lock on and target would be cool, but what are the different? The lock on is you target a specific system in the ship. Is that what the lock on means? There's a little question mark. Can help tell me exactly? Never mind. Oh, it says once per round, 6 ranks in computers and spend 1 resolve point. You lock your ship's targeting system onto one enemy vessel, giving +2 bonus to the gunnery checks.
Yep, so you get a +2 for every time that you hit. Or you can target. And what targeting does is, if you get a 19 or a 20, it is a critical. And you choose which system you want. So if you want the power core or the engines, weapons, whatever, and if it actually hits and does damage to the hull, it will do damage to that system.
Okay.
Normally it's random.
Oh, I see.
All right, so make any changes you want to make. Zarela, you're going to stay as the pilot?
I am going to stay as the pilot.
Awesome. So in addition to moving, don't forget, you can also do those special maneuvers like evade and other things.
I know.
All right, so Reno, what's going on with Serena and Zarel? Staying where you are?
And Nosi, she's gonna. Serena is going to be in the engineer, doing engineering things, and then Nosi will continue to be the
all right. So
science officer
do your
on
engineering
assembly.
things. The other ship is trying to do its engineering things. All right, so it succeeds. So it's going to get back 10% of its PCU. So for it gets back 20 help shields. All right, and to speed things up a little bit, I'm not going to have it doing that, but that's how you would do it. It would get back 20 shield points. All right, go ahead and which action is she going to be doing?
She's going to be. Is it overpower? What's that do again? Quick fix. We don't need quick fix. The only have is overpower then, which is squeeze more out of the shift systems. Cannot be used with divert action. So maybe I shouldn't have stayed engineer. Because I don't have much to do, right? Hold together, patch, divert, and overpower are all things that are for fixing things. We don't need to fix things.
All right, so for overpower, you can send extra power to any 3 systems. And what that does, it allows you can increase your ship speed by 2. You can get a +2 to the science officer, or you can treat the damage die of any 1 damage die as having rolled a 2 instead. So go ahead and roll it. See if you can do it.
Overpower, correct?
Yes. Burn off a resolve point.
I have to go to my front page and do that.
Correct. All right, so you're not quite able to do it, but you're trying frantically to shift and divert power and stuff. But you weren't able to quite succeed. Next is the helm phase. Give me initiative.
Helm. That's not the science officer, right?
Nope, that's just the pilot, and it's in the piloting check, not the normal initiative on your front page.
Ah, fine.
All right, they all got worse than they did last time. So even though you did as well, none of them are close to 28. So they're going first. Number 6 is going to spin around again. Singularity is as well. And the Fang Fighter is going to turn as well. Alright, so they are all facing away from you. Your turn. How would you like to move, or what would you like to do?
They're all facing away from me. How awesome is that? Okay, I'm facing that way.
If I remember correctly, one of our checks, their rear shields were not very good. And or we've already damaged them.
So really, it doesn't matter where we hit them, correct?
They have no front shields. Last time you checked. They do have rear shields, but not a lot.
So if I just want to like move in place, can I spin in place without moving anywhere else?
Yes, you can. And then you
I
can
just
go
want
ahead
to
and take
spin
the
to face
evade
them.
action.
Okay. Do what?
What?
Go ahead and
The
click
what?
on the evade action. That way you give yourself +2 to your armor class.
Evade. Let's do.
All right, you
That way we're
succeeded.
full on assaulting them from the backside now. Might as well take down the rest of the shields.
All right, you said you wanted to spin in place. I'm sorry, did you say you wanted to face them?
How about yes?
Okay.
I said I just wanted to turn in place so that I could face them.
All right, and you also evaded as well. Now we're in the gunnery phase, so let's go ahead and Bobby, go ahead and give me your rolls.
So frustrating.
Okay, my first, I'm gonna roll for 5 will first, and that's an 18. And now George, and he was a 19.
All right, and give me 3d8 and tell me what each individual one is, please.
Okay. First one was 5. Second one's a 3. And 2.
All right, and then I need, he is shooting the particle beam. I need 3d6. Again, each individual one, please.
Well, I rolled 3 dice at the same time, and they were all 6s.
All right, and they are firing back. So the first one is shooting from the aft coil gun. These high explosive rounds come firing at your ship. And he misses. Singularity is doing his coil gun as well. Also misses. Its missile launcher misses. And the last one boy, that little Fang fighter, the farthest away from you, has been lighting you up this fight. It does 9 damage to you, so that's not even going to get through your shield, so you don't have to worry about that. So we'll go here to, this is its forward arc. Nothing. Alright, and then the Singularity takes its damage.
Shannon is where my face was there. That was very rude. That made me very upset. All I wanted was a hug. All I wanted.
Alright, the 10 damage first. So it looks like it does get through the shield and slams into the hull. And then, so the second one goes, all 18 points go straight to the ship.
Awesome.
All right, so you think you could probably pull up next to it at this point and dock and try to board it if you want, or you can just try to keep shooting it and blow it out of the sky. It's up to you.
Do we know how many people are on board on the larger ship? I'm assuming it has a crew or something, perhaps.
Yes, it had a crew of 7.
Uh,
I know we originally talked about boarding and just passing ourselves, like a couple of us passing ourselves off as cultists. But what do you think about just blowing them out of the sky and continuing our journey?
I'm not sure. We're okay. I think we're okay on resources, so it would just be about information, or if they have the special jelly beans or something.
Give us the
Hey.
jelly bean.
That's right. Well, if you have Twizzlers instead of red vines, you're in trouble.
Just don't give us the Kool-Aid.
That's right.
All right, and Fievel, you're muted right now. Did you want to board the ship, or did you want to shoot him out of the sky?
I think he was the original one that wanted to do that. I think, if I remember correctly.
Board the ship.
Boarding the ship. There we go.
All right, so we will go to the next round. If that's something you want to do, you just move up next adjacent to them, and we'll worry about it at that point. So first of all, in the role setup, is anybody changing roles?
I'll stay where I am.
Let's see. Do you want? Should Serena switch to gunner? I mean, do we have more guns to shoot?
You do have more guns to shoot, yes. You have a total of
Switch out to
5 guns total.
I'm gonna stay where I'm at.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna. I'll switch out. I'll go to gunner. Back to gunner.
And
All right.
I'm gonna roll this initiative because I'm gonna run upstairs and grab the sweater. I'm freezing.
Okay. Engineering. You don't have an engineer. They are going to try their stuff. All right, so she already rolled her initiative. At another 36. I know the fighters can't beat that. Let me see at the singularity. Yeah, none of them can even beat that if they got a 20. So you guys will be going first. Let's see. He is going to. The fighters haven't taken any damage. He's going to try his little piloting trick. All right, so what he's trying to do is called back off, and is 10 plus 1.5 your starship's CR tier rather, and this thing is a tier. Actually, I know it's not a tier 11, so I mean a tier 6. So he did it. He's going to move backwards. All right. And you got back just in time. Where would you like to go?
Alrighty. Right next to him, right there.
Right there, or one more, or two more? Where would you like to be?
One more.
And which way are you facing? You can turn one click either direction if you want. Actually, I would say with your way that your ship layout is, you would have to be facing the same direction he is, which is the way you're facing. So you pull up alongside. I need a computer's check. I mean a piloting check. It's only a DC 20 to dock.
Oh, just a regular piloting check out of my skills?
Yes.
Okay, hang on. Oh. It's an automatic.
Okay, perfect. Then
Because I have
you
19.
pull up next to it.
So,
Shh, you lock. So now your question is, as you connect your two ships, do you want to try to wait for him? Do you think they're going to come into your ship, or do you want to go into their ship?
oh. I would say let's wait for. My thought process would be to wait for them to come to ours because it's our territory. We're more familiar with our ship than we are theirs. Like, we could probably ambush them a little easier if they came onto our ship.
But why would they, though?
Invite them. I mean, come on over. You know you're dead in the water.
Oh, I see. Yeah, that's right. Negotiate some
Come
shit.
talk to
Okay.
us. Like, come talk to us or die out here in the middle of nowhere.
Tell them to be good little kitties.
All right, so who is going to be doing the talking?
Who's our best negotiator? Serena, yeah.
No, I meant you. I meant is what I meant.
No, Zarel is not a negotiator.
Negotiator. We're looking for wisdom, talents,
Charisma.
charisma.
More specifically, diplomacy.
Charisma.
Diplomacy or intimidate, depending on what you wanted to do.
Diplomacy. She's only ranked 1, so let's see what. Probably knows she's higher.
Oh, okay.
No, she's probably pretty high. Let's see what she says. And come on, baby. Diplomacy. She's ranked 3. 3.
Well, then how do I rank higher? I really don't do a lot of the diplomatic crap.
Yeah, but you complain very well, so I think you could turn that into something more constructive. Sorry.
All right.
So that's 15.
Sorry, guys. I
and
don't know how long.
20,
Sorry, stream. I don't know how long it's been like that.
30.
Hopefully it wasn't too long.
So I can get to there.
They're now on the ship.
10 left.
They're being invaded by
But
the
I'm
other
not going to
guys.
do that because I'm waiting for everybody to catch up. So I will wait there. She shall wait there.
All right. All right. So Fivel, I presume you're just going to be moving up.
Yeah, just move me down the hall as far as you can,
What the
please,
hell?
and thank you.
Yeah, this whole thing, my fancy grounds is being really weird. I stretched the screen for the GM mode for the ship combat, and now everything's hating me.
Uh-huh.
All right, so you can move into the room. Serena has stopped and is standing by the closed door waiting for everybody else. Did you want to move past her into the loading bay, or did you want to wait?
If you're talking to me,
Yes, I'm talking to Fivel.
yeah, I'll go in first.
All right, so you can run up behind and get behind the crate. All right, Nelsie.
Let's see. Okay, so she's going to do the same thing. Oh, wait, please. Thank you. Let's see. 5, 10. This is the turn, right? Where's the turn? Here, ways to go. Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20, 5, 30, 45. I think she's 40, isn't she? 40. Double checking the time. Stop. It says 30 feet. 10. So
Right,
bring me back
Serena
10.
is an operative, so she should have 40, but she can go a total of
Yep.
60. So if you want to just keep moving her down.
Okay. All right. 40. 50. 60. Close enough. And again, she has her laser lens pistol. Sorry, lens pistol.
All right, Zarel.
Okay, so I already figured this out. If I go straight down and then straight over, that's exactly 12, and it'll land me right behind Serena. So that would be 60 feet. Or 60, yeah.
Okay, and top of the next round,
That
Fivel.
was fast.
So you can prepare. You can ready in action if you want, or you can move forward. You said you heard some movement and stuff, so you know he's beyond the airlock between the two ships. It's about 15 feet.
Stay behind cover, so idea.
So are you ready in action?
I'm gonna pull my rifle out.
What are you pulling out? Oh, your rifle. Okay. Double checking.
All right, so the door's open.
Creepy guy.
And this guy
Oh,
comes
creepy guy.
coming in.
Special. So VC.
So you see he's carrying a spear and a pistol.
Spear and a pistol. Okay.
Huh? Haven't we seen him before?
Yeah, he was the one that communicated with you and threatened you from the other ship.
We've never seen him before.
Yeah.
Ships are just familiar to me. I'm asking.
Yeah, you guys, you saw it. It would have been 6 weeks ago
A month ago.
when you first came into this area, and you first saw the ship Singularity come towards you. He sent you a message on your communicator, on the ship's communicator. All right, let me look and see here. All right, so he's going to move forward. Oh, let me expose him. 6 plus 10, 10 plus 8. 18, 16. All right, so he's going to move over to here and try to shoot Flavel. You have cover. Actually, blasts into the crate that you're hiding behind. All right, no, so you are second.
Let's see. All right. A second. Creepy guy can move. Out of my way. Go. All right. So she's going to be moving in. She can move past these people here, right? 5, 10, 15, 20. And then, hold on, where's the rest of the people? So the dock is a two big bay doors directly ahead. So, 5 and 30. What happened? Somewhere 30 up in the upper, go up into the north. Somewhere in there. Right. Perfecto. She's going to
Okay.
be at the ready, looking at the bay doors. Let's see. I don't think
Guy's
she...
already in the room behind the crate.
Oh, okay. I thought that was somebody else. My map is very small. Okay, so there we go. I'm going to go ahead and shoot him then.
So he has cover, so you have -2.
I don't need no stinking cover. Set a minus. Hold on a minute. This fucking keyboard. There we go. All right, here we go. Going in. Stick. Okay, and go. Come on, baby. What do we got? I miss. Oh, well. I missed.
All right. Next is Zarel.
Alright.
What do you
Stepping
say?
in here.
You come in, you see Nosy shooting, you see this part of the crate smoking by Fivel's head.
Do I click the attack button after I hit the cast button if I'm detecting magic?
Yeah, you just click. That's fine. What you did is fine. It says there is. He does not resonate any magic. Let me just double check, make sure his gear.
What? Okay.
Nope, he has no magic on him.
Okay. Oh, I forgot about Aura. Crap. Okay, moving on. She's just gonna hang with me for a moment.
So you say.
All right, so coming through the wall. This thing comes floating up next to Fievel and attacks.
Okay, so what can she do about that?
It doesn't take a high perception to realize that this thing is some sort of undead creature.
Yes, indeed.
Sort of like
Guess
a
what I have?
Dementor without the cloak. Reaches for you and tries to
Level 2.
touch you. All right, and so it also does the critical effect. Trying to move my stuff around. Okay, never mind. There it is. Shift.
You said there was no magic on him.
There is no magic on him.
Really?
This is another creature completely. That just came
Yeah.
phasing through the wall and moved up next to Fievel, and it's trying to attack him. And it does, and it hits. And you, as it just touch sears through your armor. I mean, goes completely through your armor. Isn't stopped at all. And these claws just burn into your shoulder, and they just, even after his hand moves away, your shoulder continues to burn, and even within your armor, your space, your helmet and stuff, you can smell this burning acidic scent. Another one comes from the wall behind Nosy.
What? What?
Reaches out for her. And again, just burns into you as it scrapes, its hand scrapes through you. Third one comes out of the wall. It's reaching toward Nosy.
Hey, take your asthma a minute. That
Yeah.
sucks. Okay.
All right, Serena.
Holy shit, that was blocked. Okay, Serena. Okay, so just my mappage here. So they are. All right, she's going to come in. She wants to do a trick attack. And is going to. Can she get some information from Nosy about what she thinks of if she shoots these things, it's going to work? The Oblivion things. Undead.
All right, so this is
Anybody would know. Nosy would know.
one of those. So give me a mysticism check.
Okay. Oh my god. Can I do over? I'll have Serena do it.
So these are. Let me see what rarity they are.
Wow. How can
No,
Nosy be higher in
medium Monday.
engineering?
I'm going to say these are not very common, but they're average. So it will be 10 plus 1.5 their CR. So it is, you need a 17. So you exceed it by
Okay.
1, 2,
Nice.
by 2. So you know 2 things about them. You know they're called Oblivion Shade spawns. They
Okay.
come into existence when an evil being dies in the throes of utter nihilism. With that negativity burning in its heart, the miserable soul rises again as an oblivion shade.
Thanks.
Animate expressions of entropy, able to disintegrate matter with a touch.
Wow. Do we know? Would we know what their AC or the
You know, 2
numbers
things
are
about them.
for
So
for
AC
the level?
is 17
No, no,
and
no.
18.
I don't know what that means. I have to clarify what that means.
So you have their EAC is 17, KAC is 18. And now you can know one other thing about them. You can know hit points,
Are they susceptible
defenses,
to?
offenses.
Yes. Are they susceptible to normal energy / bullets?
So as undead, if you go into the immunities list
Immunities?
on notes, I'll share it with you.
Okay.
And notes, if you go all the way down to the bottom, you'll see the undead immunities. So this is not one of the two things you would know, because you know that all undead are like this. They do not bleed, they cannot be diseased, they don't have minds, they can't be paralyzed, poisoned, put to sleep, and they cannot be stunned.
Okay, they're often traits.
And the big thing is they're immune to any effects that require a fortitude save. So keep that in mind if we use spellcasters. If your spell requires them to make a fortitude save, they automatically
Doesn't count.
pass.
That can't be good.
Alright, so you know one more thing about them.
The reason I'm asking, and I don't know how to ask properly, is that Nosy does have one spell that allows her to control a command undead. It has a
Okay, these are undead,
will DC
so it would
19.
work.
Right, but you just classify undead as a bunch of various different levels of stuff. So descriptors, duration is okay.
Hey Rob, welcome. Rob is raiding. Welcome, welcome. Not sure
Oh,
how
right.
soon it was, but welcome. Raided.
Okay, I'm.
We're in the
What the
middle
hell?
of
I'll
a big
try.
fight against these Oblivion Shades and the Jangly Man.
The Jangly Man.
They docked, defeated him in Starship combat, and now they've docked with his ship. And they decided to let him come into their ship, so that's what's happening right now.
Yes.
Alright, so it's still Serena's turn.
Serena's turn. Yes. She's going to do her operative move, trick attack, and come in and whack the crap out of our old goat here. So, trick attack, moving in. Where is it?
Appreciate the raid,
And,
Rob. You're awesome. Let me throw you some love.
Actually, it has to go to here, right? To the next foot in order to not be encumbered. Too far. Right there. He's being dragged the wrong way. How do I undo that?
Alright,
How
so
do
you're
I
trying to
undo a
get
step?
behind the Jangly Man?
Well, yeah. He's facing. There you go. Thank you. Okay.
Alright, so you have
So
to
trick
move
attack is going to be
all the way
happening.
around out to here. And then
Okay, trick attack.
step into here.
Okay, is that how that works? Why is that something green there? Okay, I'm going to do trick attack. I have to do this save. I forget. This all looks different now. I press and save to do the trick attack for the saving throw.
Yes, I believe so.
It says use, attack, and save. So
Yeah, I can't access
is it
anything on
use?
your character sheet, so
Either use, attack, or save. It's got to be used, right?
more than likely, yeah.
If I'm okay, let's try that. No idea what that did.
No, that wasn't it. So first of all, he's not targeted, so
yes,
go ahead and target him.
He's targeted. He did.
Okay,
Save.
so now click save.
Try to save. It's not doing anything. Come on. Ready? And not doing nothing.
Okay, so click the other one. There you go. So you succeeded versus DC 28. You rolled a 38. So now pick one of those two effects and apply it to him.
Flat-footed or off target. Let's make flat-footed. Okay. Now, solar bite map. Here we go. Come on, baby. Oh, yes. Okay.
And then roll roll your damage. Now, make sure you
No,
click.
I have to go down to damage, trick attack damage first.
Yes.
There we go. And then I can swing. There we go. Come on, baby. What you got? Holy crap.
All right, so you slash out, you move up, slash out with your sword, and slash into him. He's sort of, his eyes sort of light up as you slice into him. And he turns with his spear at the ready.
All right. Fine. Anyway, you never answered my question with the dead. Would they be damaged by bullets and lasers?
So these are incorporeal,
Which means no.
which means they take. Trying to open up. Here it is. They don't have any physical bodies, and they would take half damage from non-magical
Still.
items. If you have magical weapons, then they take full damage.
Ah, that's interesting. Because
Alright,
everything I do is magical.
Another one steps out from the wall next to Serena and reaches toward her.
What's that do?
And burns into your side. Alright, top of round 4,
Son
Nelson.
of a gun. Come on. A grenade holy water.
Wait a minute.
The creatures and evil. Okay, might be able to do that.
Yes, a holy water grenade would be effective against these.
Yes. Okay, good. It says it explodes 20 feet. It doesn't say. Oh, it's just a circle of stuff. Okay, I'm gonna do that then. I'm gonna use my holy water grenade.
Alright, what number is it?
Number? What do you mean? What number? What number? Oh, 2. So, holy water grenade 2. Its hardness is 15. 20-foot range. Let me drop that thing in
Alright. Give me just a moment.
the thing. That works.
Holy water grenade
Yep.
2. Alright, what is your dexterity modifier? FSH Schmo. Welcome.
Where's my what? Oh, what modifier? It's sleight of hand.
Hey, at least it's the important one. So all we need is one, right? No,
Sven.
your dexterity modifier on your front page. It's a
Oh, the modifier. It says 0 under mod.
okay. No, next one over. What is her dexterity? No, she's dexterity.
It's 17. Total is
Okay,
17.
so it should
Bonus
be
is plus 3.
plus 3. There you go.
Plus 3.
All right, so it explodes in a 20-foot radius, so it'll hit and coat this entire room in water.
Nice. Well, good portion of it, at least. So if I center it right midway between me and the jangly dude, it should cover.
And that's what it looks like.
Nice. It's pretty.
The holy water grenade.
Very nice. That's a porcelain.
So go ahead and target. If you look at the top of your map, there's a little 2 cross swords that says target enemy units. You can click on that.
Okay. Do that, and then what? I'll just target all of them.
There you go. That targets all of them, and then roll.
Yeah, automatically.
Yes.
Did target the ones up on top though?
It
All right,
had,
one more time.
but then you
Undo
undid it.
them.
And
Do
click it
them,
again.
and then I'm going to redo it. Bam.
There
Okay.
you go. All right, so now just
All
roll
right.
damage.
Damage.
Double click on the damage.
Yep. 1 second. Where'd it go? Damage. How about attack? Press the attack button. There's no damage. We'll save. Attack. There's no damage here. I'm not reading it right. Hello. It says save and will DC 19. And then CLC 10. And then attack is blank. Cast.
So you should see 46 somewhere on there. And are you looking on it? I said I can't.
Hold on.
I
No.
can't
Spell
access your
cast.
actions, your
Okay.
character
Hold
sheets.
on. Something just came up. Attack. No. There's nothing in there. This is the spell cast form.
It's not a spell.
Damage is not filled.
Under actions under holy water grenade.
Oh, okay.
You should see 46. B.
My mistake. Sorry. You are correct. Hold on. Where is it?
And for those watching,
There's nothing.
FSH Schmo also does
Schmo.
D&D and a couple other role-playing games, so check him out. All right, so go ahead and double-click that where it says 46.
It says nothing, but I'll double click it anyway.
Okay, there we go. Nope, that's not
It
the right
happened.
one. All right, so
Yeah, there's nothing under there. It's empty.
all right, so
Damage. So 46s. So 6 4s. 4 6s.
all right, so you did 21 points
There
of
we go.
damage.
Okay. Close enough. It's good. I like it.
Wound.
Very nice. And that is evenly spread, or even everybody gets the same? Or how does that work?
Yes.
It's the first time I've done this.
That's correct.
You said either or, and you said yes.
20. Okay. When you roll it, it does the damage. Since I can't open your sheet, I can't do it for you. So we're just saying they all take 20 damage.
Right. Okay. Thank you.
All right. Next is Todd comes clanking into the room.
That's my only grade. Todd. Inventory. Grenade. So in my inventory, I want to check off one of the grenades. Correct? Just change the number.
Correct. So you see, it's a work in progress, but it's mostly finished. And you see it's got Fievel's personal touches on there as it walks in. It has, and let's see, we'll walk up over to where Fievel is, and it tries to punch the shade attacking it. Alright, it hits. Looks like the old Mel Gibson movie. You see it sort of punch, but as it punches through this shade darkness, you see it swirls around where its fist was. All right, it's going for Nosy.
Uh-oh. Not Nosy.
Reaching out again as it's still recovering from the grenade that splashed holy water all over it.
Damn straight. Get it damn straight.
But it misses.
Nice.
This one's there at Fievel. Still going for Fievel again. Again, reaches out. And again, same exact roll. They do not stack, so the critical effect. All right, Serena.
Okay.
Got the Shade and the Jangling Man. He's got his spear out, and he's, sort of moving it like a baton twirler.
Okay. Oh, I forgot to put her photon thing. Okay. Is there any sort of flanking advantage on melee man facing already?
I don't understand your
I'm
question.
just gonna attack. He's standing behind this box. Is he facing me, or is he facing elsewhere? Do I get a flanking advantage?
You don't get a flanking advantage. You don't have any allies on
Okay.
the other side of him. He is definitely facing you with his spear in your face.
Okay. Got it. All right. So with that, we're smacking him with his bite map. Here we go. I think. Yes. Oh, I did a trick. I'm sorry. Trick attack first. Use. And success. Yes. Off target. There we go. Oh, it's a miss.
All right, so you slash out at him, and it misses. All right, so he is flat-footed. All right, so he's gonna just spin his tactical spear at you.
Just like that, huh?
Wow, but 29 is a miss. Zerael.
Okie dokie. That dude is pretty tall. Can I see the jangly dude, or at least even a part of him?
Yes, he has cover, -2. Partial cover, I should say.
Even for spells?
Who knows?
It depends on if you're attacking with the spell and it requires an attack, yes. If it's a save, no.
It's going to require him to save, yes.
All right, then he doesn't get a bonus. You can see him for the spell. And he failed. So what are you doing?
So it is concentrate to immobilize the target and deal 3d8 damage per round. Target is... Each round you concentrate on this spell, it deals 3d8 bludgeoning damage and immobilizes the target. Creature immobilized in this way cannot move and must hold its breath. The creature can still attack with any of its weapons except any bite attacks, can cast spells, and so on. Each round the spell affects the target. The target can attempt a fortitude saving throw to half the damage and avoid being immobilized.
All right, so you're doing psychokinetic strangulation. So
Correct.
you say some words and sort of reach out like some unnamed Disney prince who reaches forward and you grasp him and he sees his neck jerk up as you're holding him, lifting him up slightly, and choking. Go ahead and do your damage. And then, is there an effect? There should be a little man person underneath it.
No, there's no little man under here.
All right. Again, I can't open up anything, so just make sure you've clicked the magnifying glass next to the spell, and there's no little man there.
I'm sure that I did that, yes.
Okay. So you said they are incapacitated. No, they're restrained.
Immobilized.
Immobilized. Thank you.
Immobilized.
That's not
Do you
on
want
my
me to
list
move
of.
that into the chat?
That's not on my
Yes,
list
please
of
do.
things here. So let me see if it's on this list. All right. So I don't see it. It's not in the list at all. So that's probably why he doesn't have a man, because immobilization is not a real.
I'm sure he's
Condition.
feeling that it's real.
It's not a real condition. So it doesn't do anything else as far as. All right. So it just means he can't move. Perfect. We'll just remember that.
Ara's still just going to hang with me at this point, because unless I really need her for something.
All right, and this one's giving Nosy a high five to the face, but misses.
Oh.
And this shade also is missing Serena. Serena's dodging around, shifting and jabbing. All right, so Fievel, you have some acid burning into you from this creature where it touched you on your shoulder. But it is finally your turn.
Yay.
You have, from the training, you're maintaining equipment that you did during your downtime. You do get a +5 damage if you crit with your rifle, so don't forget that. But this thing is right in your face. What would you like to do?
Let me see if I can pull up my. Let me bring her 13th back up.
All right, you're gonna do a 5-foot guarded step back. Okay.
Yeah, that sounds good. And then I'll shoot it.
All right. Does this thing have any kind of augmentation or any kind of fusion on it? Called fusion or anything on it?
I can tell you, I can't bring up my character sheet right now.
Let's just make believe that it did, and it does.
I don't remember.
Gear. Inventory. All right. So go ahead and give me a 20-sider. And which rifle is this? The coil rifle.
Well,
Actions. Yeah, the coil rifle does have a called fusion on it, so therefore it is magical.
rolled a 12.
All right, so that is enough to hit. Let's see if this coding works.
Getting a coding of what? Great to ask.
Right.
I know, right?
22. It's number 3. It did not. All right, so go ahead and give me a 3d6.
Let's see if I can roll 3 6s again.
Plus
That
2.
ain't likely to happen again tonight.
13.
But at 13 total.
All right, so 13 plus 13 is 26. So you do 26 damage to number 3. All right, so this time you see it does it recoils back, and it takes a lot longer to reform than it did from the punch that the robot did, as the thing clearly is wounded by you. And you lead us off next round. So again, the shoulder burns a little bit. You take 2 more points of damage, and
Shoot them again.
go for it.
And that time. For the 10 on the
10 on the dice is come on. Oh yeah, that's plenty to hit. You as long as you don't roll a 1, you will hit these things. So go ahead and give me 3d6.
total of 13 again.
All right, and that is enough. As you blast into this thing, it sort of fades away into nothingness.
Yay.
Okay. Cool.
All right, and after Fievel is Serena.
Okay. All right, here we go. Come on, okay, same thing. All the same stuff. Same person, same everything. Okay, so this is now the 3rd round, or it's the 5th round. I'm supposed to be doing the photo tune thing, and I've not been doing that. But she is photo tune 3. It's not going to matter right now. Okay, trick attack. Success, yes. I'm going to go with. And then. Here we go. Fight map.
All right, so I was checking to see how you stop this acid, and it says it is like the burning condition, except it's acid. And in order to stop the burning condition, I'm talking to you, Fievel. At the end of each round you are burning, you can attempt a reflex save to remove this condition. And you can attempt a new saving throw. Each round you have this condition, you receive a +2 for each previous saving throw you've attempted in consecutive rounds. Or you can end this condition by jumping into enough water to douse yourself. You can also spend a full round action to smother it and end the condition. So go ahead and give me a 20 again. Yeah, you should get it this time. I'm sorry, what'd you get? So I don't know if your mic is voice activated, but I'm only hearing half of it. So just say I got a, and then tell me what it was.
I got a 4.
4. Okay, so 4 plus your fortitude. Right. Let me see. Reflex. Let me see what your reflex is. I think you still get it because you're pretty reflexy.
Exactly.
Pretty reflexy.
Yep, you got an 11. So plus 4 is 15. It's 10 plus the damage you took. And you took 2 damage. So it's 12. So you got it. So you're out. You are no longer burning with acid. So, all right. Serena, are you finished?
Yes.
All right. So you slam into this thing with your sword, slicing into him for 45 points of damage as he cries out.
Nice.
Ah!
That's right.
And
So we
then,
roll.
all right. So you're no longer acidic. Zarel,
Okay.
you are choking this guy.
Do I click the save button first before I apply the damage?
I honestly don't remember what it said. Let me look. Here it is. Each round. You can attempt to half the damage, yes. So,
Okay.
do the save first.
Failed. Cool. Tell us, where is the cult of the devourer going?
Alright, so he's still held up. And as you do a bit more damage to him, he hears a bone crack. Nosy.
Let's see. He's going to. She's going to strike at the target. The one dude to number 7, I guess. With her bone blade. Oh, what just happened? Wrong one. One more time. On target.
Do you have any weapon with any kind of oh wait a minute, Mystic Strike. Your weapon damage is magic. Never mind. You're good.
Yeah. Yep. I know. Okay. Here we go. And come on, baby. What do we got? What do we got?
Very nice.
Critical. Ah! Yes. Which means it's magical and they're stunned.
Only
They're stunned.
they cannot be stunned. But they still do double damage. So very nice.
Yes.
22 points of damage. What number did you say it was?
Number 7.
7, okay.
Number 7.
All right, so you slice into this thing with your Baraka-esque bone blade coming from you, and again, it leaves this gash, and it takes almost full 6 seconds for it to rematerialize, unlike before. And number 4 is right here by Serena. Reaching out and touching her. $18 on the dice is still a miss, so never mind. It does not touch you.
Sweet.
All right, so Todd. You're going to walk over. Clang, 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 clang. So like again, I forget the name of that movie, but it's his ching, tink, tink. Not exactly the most graceful of creatures, but it's not an android.
Princess Bride?
Not a drone. It's clearly a robot. No, the one with Mel Gibson as the...
Oh, yeah. Spaceballs?
It's like Steel Fist or something like that.
Oh, yeah.
He's fighting with robots. And this thing walks over and punches at the shade.
I know what movie you're talking about, and it was Hugh Jackman, not Mel Gibson.
And it hits.
Oh, that's Real Steel.
Yes, Real Steel. So this time, again, it goes right through his face. And the quickly reforms around. All right, this one is going to attack. Let's see, what is their intelligence? Let's see. Oh yeah, they're intelligent enough, so it's going to attack Nosy. It's ignoring the robot. Ooh, it hits. And the second one is also reaching out for you as well. But that one is a miss. This guy's he's beat red. He's barely moving. He weakly tries to stab you with his spear. He's going to do a full attack at a -4 each one. They both miss. Starting the next round, this is where we will end it for tonight.
Okay.
As you guys are repelling your boarders on your ship. You do have countermeasures and stuff, but with you being in the room, your little turret and stuff wouldn't work. Roberta, your camera worked great tonight, especially compared to what it was last week. So good job on whatever it is you did. Worked really well. And thank you guys for playing. And don't know if any of our raiders are still with us, but thank you for the raids, guys. I appreciate the love. Like, subscribe, do all that stuff. We'll be back here next week with our other group. We're joined by Jingo and Kendrick, a couple other players. And we'll be back here in 2 weeks to see how this ends. Thank you so much for joining us. Say goodnight, guys.
Good night, guys.
Good night, guys.
And don't forget to like, subscribe, whatever else you do. Enjoy the rest of your day.